Hello everyone, Colin's Wrath here and welcome back. And we are just after where we left off last episode. Unfortunately, as you can see by our food bar, wow, that rain is loud. We are very low on food. Quite low, in fact. So I am having to commit the cardinal sin of eating cattail roots. That's just where we're at the moment. Wow, that does nothing at all. Okay. This isn't gonna last long. I need to find berries. I need to find food. Unfortunately, our cooking pot is not done firing at the moment. Hopefully you can hear me over this rain. I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe I need to turn that down. There we go. Hopefully that's better. A little bit. We're going to eat some roots, just enough to keep us going. I know there's berries nearby, so we're going to go get those. Off we go. I do still need to replant these. So, aside from getting food, one of our main goals for today is going to be gathering reeds for chests. We need to gather some tool for roofing. And we also... maybe we need a little more wood. I want to retrofit the house a little bit. I know that that's just an extremely ugly hut, but you know, it serves the purpose. But it can't hurt to have something a little prettier. Where were our berries at? Over here. That's not too far away. We do have some turnips that we could eat and mushrooms. But the thing is, I really want to save that for meals. Well, that's disappointing. These are just bushes. I don't remember grabbing the berries off of these. Are those berries? Please tell me those are berries. Yes. I think it was just like 3 a.m. when we headed out, but it's already daylight. And this is just going to put a little dent in our hunger. We might end up spending a lot of the day just trying to procure food. But I'll tell you what, we're going to grab these bushes. We're just going to grab as many as we can get. Ripe in 7 days. Yeah, not worth it. I'm going to walk around for a little bit, and any berry bush I see, I'm going to either pick it up or pick the berries off and then pick it up. So we're going to replant these as close as we can to the house. That way we can fence it in and oh, chickens. This might be the key. No, leave it alone, Fox. It's my chicken. My chicken. Okay, well, if I could hit it, it would be mine. Maybe I should have picked Hunter class. We have enough food to, like, be able to take the time to go after this chicken, so it's fine. These are mature? Yes, please. Okay, well, that's not as big of a deal as I thought it would be. I was kind of worried that we'd die of starvation there for a second. I'm gonna have to sneak up on this dude to get him. Ideally, to use this in a meal, I think we'd need more than one chicken. Unless this is like a heavyweight one or whatever. It's probably not. Oh, I saw me coming. Oh, yeah. Where's my knife? That's going to it. It's been a while since I've had to hunt with a spear like that in this game. As you may or may not have been able to tell. Low weight. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Does this even have meat on it? One? It's fine, I guess. Could have been better. Alright, back to the berry search. Right, so my goal. We have some cattails. Stack these. So my goals are finding more cattails that was something we needed to do yesterday, but we ran out of time. And gathering tool as well. There's a deer. Berries. Berries. Red currants. I may end up having to fence these in, because it looks like the raccoons are getting to this. Was that one? Yeah, that was one I just heard. Oh, and look at that, we're out of room. Oops, I'll drop the dirt. Yeah, let's grab the tool and grab the tool and we'll head back. And no, actually, you know what? We need to get the cattail reeds first. That way we can make a chest and offload some of this. Alright, looks like we cleaned this pond up pretty good. Don't think I left anything. Nope. There's a rift. Alright, this is where the wolves were. There's more tool. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and work on clearing out this pond too. Alright, now that we're done gathering that, well, we left a few pieces, but whatever. Cattails. I'm kind of curious if we can replant tool like we can cattails. I don't actually know. I don't know if we need to do that. It looks like I did clear out the cattails here before. I'll just go ahead and grab some of these so we can replant them. And we're running low on food again. It's just really hard to get established, right? Once you get that first kind of batch of backup food, you're pretty much good until like winter. And then when winter rolls around, that's when you start really getting into trouble. Flax, we'll definitely need that later. Speaking of winter, we're going to need to make a cellar at some point. It's not really a concern right now, though. Alright. Got some red currants. Set this down. I'm sure we're going to need to eat them all. Do I have any bushes? If I can stack these. Yeah, we do. Okay. Red currants, red currants, red currants. So once I have all these bushes planted at home... Whoops. Oh, hey. I missed those. Once I have all these bushes planted at home, this should give us a pretty decent source of food. At least until, I think, late fall is when the berries stop. And even then, like, we should have built up enough other food. You know, we should have a farm. We should have hunted some. We shouldn't have to rely on the berries. It's a raccoon. Shouldn't have to rely on the berries for food long term. You know, it's usually more of supplemental food, like right now. It also doesn't keep you full as long. Like when you eat a meal, I think there's set this down. I think there's like a saturation. I don't know if it shows you, but at some point, if you've eaten a meal, it should keep you full for much longer than just eating a handful of berries. So that is a big positive. We need to get rid of something. And I need everything on me right now. I guess we can leave the spear. I'll make another one. That's probably the most easily replaced thing on me at the moment. I was really hoping to find more reeds. I just don't see any. I don't see any at all. Jeez, this whole series is going to end up being reed hunting. I've never been in a world where it's just this hard to find them. Usually they're everywhere. I just need a little more. I want one chest at least. That way I can offload some of this stuff. Because you can't... Oh, shoot. That's a bear. And that's an interesting little... The trader? Huh. I'd like to avoid that bear. For obvious reasons. Do have a lot of berries around here, though. These red currants. I wonder how high these stack. I think it's 16. Should be okay to take these. Just gonna keep an eye on that. I do want to grab those berries. Over here in a minute. And we have some rye. Oh, and look at this. We have some resin. I cannot take it at this moment, but I don't know if the auto map marker works on this. It does. Although it makes it a dot. I don't like that. I like using the... Where's it at? Tree? There we go. Wonder if I can change that in the settings. I'd rather it be a tree, because that's a little more distinct. And I don't know what else you'd use that tree for. Okay, let's check out this trader guy. I mean, we did find some food. We found berry bushes. That's not like an immediate source. Can I open this? Here we go. Oh. Yeah, if only I could take that. That would be nice. What do you have, sir? I can't talk to him. Why not? Oh, there we go. What does he have? Pearl gears, gloves. I mean, cool stuff. Nothing that really helps me right now, though. I don't even know what I'd trade anyway. I don't have gears. And that's a lot of copper. Let's make sure we mark that. Because I think here in a few days, maybe in an episode or two, as soon as we can get established, we're going to concentrate on finding copper. Obviously, that's not on the radar at the moment. I can't really do anything with it. I can't even pick it up. I can't store it anywhere. So we're not going to like waste our time picking that up at the moment. But we definitely will. Let's get some more berries. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to find reeds up here. That's really disappointing. What is this, like the third episode where I've been trying to find more reeds? I feel like I found everything I need but the reeds. White currants. We're going to have one heck of a berry supply, though. Bear looks like it's still where we left it. I think I'm going to circle back around here, head up north a little bit. I don't know if I've checked out some of these little ponds. So we'll go up there, see about reeds. If we don't find any, we'll head back. And I think our clay cooking pot and stuff should be done by then. Maybe? I didn't use peat, so I think it takes a little longer when you use firewood instead of peat. Yeah, I'll just head up this way, keep an eye out for reeds as we go. Or cattails, I guess. It's already 1500. Man, the day goes by really quick. I have so many plans for things that I wanted to do, and not enough time to do them in a day. It's an awful lot of sand, too. Oh, I skipped the water that I wanted to look at. And there is a ton of tool here. Oh, a vessel? Doesn't have any reeds in it by any chance, does it? Cracked vessel food. Yes, please. Yeah, let's just get rid of the knife. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's do that. We do have carry on, so we can put the vessel on our back and bring it home. I don't see any reason not to do that. I don't think we're gonna find reeds. Yeah. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find the reeds we need. Did I not mark my house again? Why do I keep doing that? Well, it's somewhere over here. No, it's not. It's up here. It's up here. So I think we're going to do stuff, cook our food, all that, and then we'll head up here and maybe check these ponds out and see if we get some reeds from that. Because I really desperately need to have storage. I can ground storage some of the stuff, more than we used to be able to, but not enough. And I don't have the ability to make chests or anything cool like that. We don't have saws. We're not in the Copper Age. Because in order to make the cool stuff, we need a saw and we need a hammer. Yes! That's all I had to do. Let's head back. Now, this does make me a little nervous. We're in prime wolf territory here. Just gonna give a little look around before I start cutting. And I also got rid of my knife just now. That's fine, we need a new one anyway. No, not spear. Keep doing that. Alright, we'll get this knife here. And we don't need a ton. Copper? Hey. We might almost have enough to make our first hammer. I like to make a hammer first. I mean, you need a pickaxe and a hammer to really... Oh, shit. No! No, no, no. 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 I wasn't worried about wolves. I should have been worried about bears. Oh. Okay, well... No. Where did we die? Man, things are finally looking up for me. Well, we got bowls ready. If that matters. Man, that scared the crap out of me. It's freaking bears, dude. They just sneak up on you. They don't make any noise until they start attacking. I think there's a mod for that. I don't know if it's called loud bears or what is it? Noisy bears. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I might add it. These freaking turds just sneak right up on you. Like with wolves, you can hear them nearby. They howl and make a bunch of noise, and the freaking bears just like show up, just pop up behind you. I was pretty much screwed. Well, at least this isn't a permadeath run. Jesus. Alright, well I'm gonna go get my stuff back, and then I'm gonna cut to getting back home with it. Well, I've gotten back to my stuff here, but that bear's just hanging around. I don't know if I can get my stuff. Alright, looks like it's not hanging out here. Let's just get rid of this crap. Let's get our shit. Okay, let's get going. Alright. Yeah, obviously I don't want to die, right? It's extremely inconvenient, but we're not doing a permadeath run. Not in this game. I did think about doing that for Skyrim. I might do that. It's kind of fun. I know Jay does that, and like, he never finishes the main quest. So I'd like to try and give it a go and like maybe try to finish the main quest on a permadeath run or something. It's gonna be hard. It's not an easy thing to do. But it's doable. Nothing here. Alright, I'll see you home here in a second. Alright, we are arriving home, finally. I wasn't planning on dying, that's for sure. So, let's go ahead and plant these bushes. I don't know, where's the best spot? Over here? No. Just needs to be close-ish. I'll put him here. I do think I have to clear out the flowers. Dang it. That's fine. I think you can stack these two. It's kind of ugly, but I don't really care. Just being honest. Again, we're just trying to live, and we're failing. So, no point in making things look pretty right now. Well, I mean, there's a point if you want it to look pretty, but not I. Oh, you have to clear it out when you plant the cattails. That's what it is. Alright. Hopefully this isn't too dark. It might be too dark for you guys. I think at some point I might invest in a better mic that has like the shock absorber stuff. That way you just won't be able to hear my desk bump or my keyboard clickety clack. Because I know you can hear that. I can hear it when I edit. Let's get rid of these. It's not like terrible, but it's just enough to where I hear it and it's annoying. So. Oh, they changed the texture. That's right. That's really cool. Dark brown ceramic. Yeah, that's relatively new. A new thing, but a very welcome change. And there's our cooking pot. We can finally make a meal. So our first death and our first meal on the same day. Let's put one bowl in here at least. Okay, now what do we have that we can make? Let's see, we can make... we need to get some peat. I do believe that if I use 2 turnips and I think, does this count? No, it doesn't. It doesn't count that. I think you have to use the grain in the first 2. Yes, porridge. We don't have enough grain to really make a substantial amount yet, so we're not going to do that. But we can make What do you mean it's wrong? Oh, I need 4. Okay. I don't have berries on me. But I think I can do this. Yeah. I mean, that's not terrible. Hearty turnip red wine cap stew. We could make it better. I think we can add another vegetable here. I don't know about berries. We might be able to add berries there. Not sure. I don't have any to try it out with. That doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go put these down. All right. So let's light the fire and make our first meal. Always a big step. We're going to make the meal and then immediately eat it all, but it'll keep us full for longer. And we'll be able to make more. Yeah, so I'm saving these seeds and I'm going to make a farm eventually. Pretty soon. First thing I want to do is redo the house though. So since it took us so long to get the reeds, that's right. While this is cooking, let's make our chest. I do believe it goes like this. Yep. Okay. And we also have our very first chest. Put that down. And let's throw the turnip, the grain. I believe the cattails can be ground stored. Yes. Okay. The thatch, that's what it was, thatch. I think that can be ground stored too. I don't want to waste any space that I have in my very limited amount of chest there. I think that'll be enough for a roof. I don't know, I hope. Alright, so let's take... we don't need to waste any more wood. Yeah, so that goes on the list too. We need peat for cooking. I usually use that for that. Alright, so if you pick up the crock... Well, you can do this with a bowl or a crock. If you want just like one serving out of the cooking pot, you just take the bowl and eat one out. But right now, I'm actually going to take the whole thing out, all 4 servings. So the crocks can hold 4 servings of food. So we just crouch and right click. There we go. And that gives us a crock of vegetable stew. 4 servings of hearty turnip red wine cap stew. 420 saturation, or is that saturation? Yeah. Which is much higher, I think. Oh, we can also cook this chicken. Let's do that first. Is it cooking? Yeah, it is. We might need to put one more wood on there. And once we start making more food... Oh, looks like we hit rock here anyway. Uh-oh. Don't want that to go out yet. Oh, it's cooked. Oh well, I wasted it. Yeah, and the chicken is 200 saturation, which is not terrible in itself. So let's do that. And yeah, we're gonna have to eat like all of this, I think. Or most of it anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna have to eat a portion of our last... Or no, that's not our last. We still have one more portion. And we only ate part of this one, like a little more than half, so we have it to still work with. So let's put that there, and then let's throw some of our stuff into the chest here. We don't need the feathers right now, and we don't need the logs at the moment. Although I am saving these for working on the house. So yeah, that took up a lot more of our time, getting the reeds in the tool. And we did get our meal, even though we died. So it looks like the next episode's when we're going to have to spend time reworking the house. And I think I might start the farm then, too. We have a few things that we can do. And we also need to go around and look at the copper. We have a few different little bits that we found. I don't really know how much that adds up to. I don't think it's enough. but it'll give us a good start because we really need both the hammer and the pickaxe before we can really do anything. Oh. Huh. I forgot about our vessel on our back. Yeah, we need to grab that. Let's go ahead and throw it down. I think I can just... Can I crouch? No, that doesn't work. Do I shift right click? There we go. Alright, I think we need to crack this open. We have the space now to do it. And what is this? Rice grain? Oh, interesting. I don't think rice is something we can get here. I think that's like a food that you grow like in the far south, you know, like the tropical area. I don't think I've ever even been there in this game. We'll save this for a time when we really need it. That's a lot of saturation, isn't it? 75, 60. Is this the most saturated grain? Well, it's one of them at least. It's pretty good. Okay. Well, there we go. I think that's about as much as we can get done. It's already 2 a.m., so I think we're going to call it here. So thank you all, and I'll see you next time.